Hello everybody, welcome here, or welcome back, whatever the case may be. I did this yesterday, the other day. Oop, can I do this without glaring light on this? There we go. Did that the other day. Now, it is time for Smitten. Smitten. And I just finished watching Heart Eyes. And I figured, yeah, it's pink. That was sort of an anti-love story.
You're just too good to be true.
Horror story.
A masked maniac known as the Hard Eyes Killer has stalked,
hunted,
and brutally slain couples on Valentine's Day.
I was working on one of my wigs earlier. It's coming along nicely. I'm getting more satisfied with it all the time. Now, it was an interesting movie. It was a very, very interesting movie. And I had put it off because I thought, it just seemed like every other kind of slasher movie. And don't get me wrong, it is. But that was okay. It kind of needed to be. It was the background for the
Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to
love story, which was a very interesting sort of device, as opposed to it's a love story that horror intrudes on. I don't know, it's very hard to explain. Somehow there's a distinction in my head when I'm watching this. So I'm putting on my NYX face glue. And the movie had a lot of interesting elements, like there's some beautiful cinematography, some great shots.
With no motive yet uncovered.
And that's always very good. The acting was...
This is more than just murder. He's like Cupid with a kink.
exactly what it needed to be for what they were showing. So that was excellent as well. Put this cap back on before it dries out or something foolish. But there wasn't anything particularly unique about it. If one liked the Scream movies,
We're being chased by a fucking serial killer.
you could pretty much guarantee you would like this movie. It was fun. Elements of it were quite fresh.
Hey, you good?
Yeah.
Characters and the utilizing of technology, and some of that felt more authentic than a lot of other movies I've seen, where they have to really fight for them to be out and or really utilize them. I really don't know what I'm trying to say half the time. It's just an idea in my head that I know and understand, and I'm working at trying to convey it. And normally I write, where I can write and rewrite and do all these things. So whereas other people tend to do a lot of scripted things, my challenge is to try and rely less on scripted things and try to be able to present in the here and the now. And I keep looking over here because that's where I see the picture, but I know the camera is over here. So hi, everybody. It's all in one little square. So the subtle looking off and boom. And realistically, I can't see you there, so I am looking at me to see what you would see, which could also just be me later seeing. So it's all the same. Now, the other thing I did the other day, and I'm doing this kind of in reverse order what I should, but before I forget. But when I was showing this thing, I was showing it backwards. because I couldn't see anything. And I think I've got it the right way this time. I could be wrong, but it looks backwards to me. So that should be right way for everybody else. So when I was trying to read it, it literally, because they say the same thing, brow bone, crease, lid. Oh, why do I always have trouble with that one? Darker corners, or darker corners, darker corner, singular. And then the eyeshadow mousse. Do I have it upside down now? Yeah, shadow mousse. Shadow mousse. Oh, why do I struggle with these things? But anyway, it just literally tells you where to use them. So you have this one, okay, and don't drop this and break it. You have this one palette, right? So we have the brow bone, the crease, right? The brow bone, the crease, the lid, the outer corner, and then the shadow mousse, which is a shimmer, and it's creamy. So before I do any of those things, I'm going to put that back on so I don't forget, which means I'm going to pull that back off later going, oh, I thought I took that off. Because the other thing I did the other day was I was giving props to the person who had commented that my eyebrows were shorter than they needed to be. And I understand that. This is the tattoo sheets, and the top ones are my size. As they go down, they do get smaller. And so when I'm practicing things that don't matter, I usually use the smaller ones because it doesn't matter. And the problem is, when I was doing it for the photo shoot, I put on smaller ones and I should have put on the larger ones. Then I meant to increase the size and I didn't really. So ultimately, yes, you are absolutely correct. I was kind of aware, kind of cut some corners, kind of forgot about some things, but you are absolutely correct. But that is my reason why. These are the things that I use. Okay, so putting those away, because I had discussed all that while I had done my eyebrows in the other video. And I'm going to try and rearrange this so that I can see what I'm doing. Is that the right one? Yes. Need to magnify all my wrinkles if I want to avoid them. I'm going to put you away. I'm not going to need you again now. Keep things tidy, organized, safer. I'm going to put you back over here. My boodle box. Now, where is my ash? Okay, that's ash brown. That is Lasso Espresso, which by process of elimination, this should be soft brown. Soft brown. And see if I can do this like I did the other day, because I actually drew for a quick set of eyebrows. They were pretty uniform in where I wanted them, strangely. So we'll see. So we're gonna go down here and up and over. Down here. And up and over. Okay. And then, because I just want to try and see if I can just make mine just a little bigger than I normally would.
Tempted by fashion, it's passion at its best. Surrender to whimsy, too flimsy for honest.
See, the light brown used to show up on my skin more than it does now. I don't know why. Because this one's new. This is a new one, so it's not out. I can see it. I can feel it going on. But it's just so pale.
Bitten by darkness that sparkles in its way. Reborn as a creature, the feature on display.
So I'm just going to take one of my other browns, whether it be ash brown or lasso espresso.
Phantom pain where my heart used to be. The cold veins that course through my soul. Funny chains that only I can see. Release the rain that's taking its toll. I'm something else now. Can't you see that you have brought out this being in me? It's taking over, nothing to lose. I won't even make you choose. I know the cost for all I've gained, and I will never see you again. Unleash the beast, feed at the feast of lovers. Ignite the spark, within the dark it covers all the scratches and scrapes to the peeling of the grace in my mind, in my mind. Phantom pain where my heart used to be. The cold veins that course through my soul. Running chains that only I can see. Release the rain that's taking its toll. I'm something else now, can't you see that you have brought out this being in me? It's taking over, nothing to lose. I won't even make you choose. I know the cost for all I've gained, and I will never see you again. Unleash the beast, feed at the feast of lovers. Ignite the spark, within the dark it covers all the scratches and scrapes to the peeling of the grapes in my mind. Phantom pain where my heart used to be. The cold veins that course through my soul. Running chains that only I can see. Release the rain that's taking its toll.
I'm just really focused on what I'm doing here, aren't I? I think these pens might be running out though. Can't believe 14 minutes. What have I done in 14 minutes? Nothing.
If you think you're the boss, well you're not, you will find out. I don't want to be rude, you'll be schooled, I have no doubt. If you don't feel the same, should I blame you for feeling the way that you do? All your failures to see, they won't be on me. I'm being as clear as I can. But you need to know that this isn't your show. I walk my own ride, I pull my own load. So if life is a stage, I will take my place. With or without you, sharing the road. I'm not going to do things that you wanna do, unless they are things that I want to do too.
They're not as good as the other day, but they're not the worst I've done either, and I'm always kind of happy with that. The problem is now, one is kind of pretty good, and I don't have the patience to make the other one good. And so that I have to focus on.
You may try to break me, you won't. Or you may wanna take me, just don't. Even try butterfly to give me the eye if you know what's good for you. Don't try and make me, the really may just be the last thing that you ever do. You don't speak for me, you can't tell me how I feel. I have my own life, and this is my voice. Everything I do is by my own choice.
Well, they're gonna do for today. That's just what I have decided. I want to go in my Quo color changer. Might as well take the color off of all of them to begin with from the last time. Don't want to blue my pinks or whatever. Don't want to muddy the colors. I'll use that brush note just in case. Okay, so I am just taking the one here that says for brow bone and literally putting it where they told me to.
It's not about you or the things that you do. I don't need your advice, get a clue. Show who you are to me. I would rather be with someone self-sufficient just like I am. Insecurity is not the way to be. Confidence in self always means so much more to me. So you are welcome to stay if you still wanna play. If not, then I'm sorry, just know that we are through. You need to know that this isn't your show. I walk my own way, I pull my own load. So if life is a stage, I will take my place, with or without you.
Okay, so that's on brow bone. Now the next thing I'm going to do is the one for the crease. So the next one over is the one for the crease.
My place, with or without you, sharing the room. I'm not going to do things that you want to do, unless they are things that I want to do too. You may try to break me, you won't
Just going to start it in there.
want to take me. Just don't even try, butterfly, to give me the eye if you know what's good for you. Don't try to make me, that really may just be the last thing that you ever do. You don't speak for me.
It looks a little mauvey in the palette. Very different going on.
You can't tell me how I feel. I have my own view of the world, and I know what is true. For most things in my life, I don't need you. I'm on my own right here beside you.
If you think you're the boss, well you're not, try and find out. I make all the rules at this school of life, I've no doubt. You feel the same, I don't blame you for feeling the way that you do. But you must know this isn't your show, it is also mine too. You may try to break me, you won't, or you may want to take me. Just don't even try, butterfly, to give me the eye if you know what's good for you. Don't try and make me, or that really may just be the last thing that you ever do.
I can really feel the grip of the face primer. That's kind of cool. Now, that's for the lid, so I'm going to put that on the lid just the way they wanted me to.
If you think you're the boss, well you're not, try and find out. I make all the rules at this school of life, I've no doubt. You feel the same, I don't blame you for feeling the way that you do. But you must know this isn't your show, it is also mine too. You may try to break me, you won't, or you may wanna take me. Just don't Even try butterfly to give me the eye if you know what's good for you.
I guess where on the lid? It's up to you. I suppose I should put it everywhere, right? Not just on the inside. So I'm gonna put that everywhere.
Even try butterfly to give me the eye if you know what's good for you. Don't try and make me, or that really may just be the last thing that you ever do.
If you think you're the wolf, well, you're not. Try and find out. I don't wanna be rude to leave school, I have no doubt. You will feel the same, I don't blame you for feeling the way that you do. But you must know, this isn't your show, it is also mine too. You may try to break me, you won't. Or you may want to take me, just don't. Even try butterfly to give me the eye if you know what's good for you. Don't try and make me, that really may just be the last thing that you ever do. You don't speak for me, you can't tell me how I feel. I have my own view of the world and I know what is true. For most things in my life, I don't need you. This is my life and this is my voice. Everything I do is by my own choice. It's not about you or the things that you do. I don't need your advice, get a clue. You are welcome to stay if you still wanna play.
So I got something in there now. I suppose I should put that here. Why not?
It's not that I'm sorry we're through, but you must know this isn't your show. It is also mine. It is also mine too. You may try to break me, you won't. Or you may want to take me, just don't. Even try butterfly to give me the eye if you know what's good for you. Don't try to make me, that really may just be the last thing that you ever do. You don't speak for me, you can tell me how I feel. I have my own view of the world and I know what is true. For most things in my life, I don't need you. This is my life and this is my voice. Everything I do is by my own choice. It's not about you.
So I'm doing it a little bit differently than I did the other day when I was putting on the blue one, the Nautical, and not Smitten. But I'm doing it very similar, but not the same. This is for the outer corner. And it doesn't say outer corner, it says corner. So maybe I will do a little bit of that here. A little bit in here. then it is time to put on. Now, I was going to try and talk. I was trying to talk about eyebrows. I was trying to talk about hard eyes. I was trying to talk about the makeup that I'm using, and I've done none of those things. But I get very distracted with the play. So this is the shadow mousse, and it's very creamy. I could probably do this with my finger, I suppose. But I'm just going to put this right in here. Let's see, is it better with my finger? Oh, I see. It's just sort of a shimmer I can put over everything if I want to. Right? So interesting sort of special effect that you can really put just about anywhere. I want to take the brow bone color. Put that in here. Yeah, that did what I wanted it to there. Makes me happy. Why not? Why not? Just using what is there and seeing what it does. Pigeons on the balcony. There's nothing for them to nest in, but they keep coming back and making whoopee. I don't like whoopee pigeons. So I could just put on some eyeliner or do something, but you know, for just these tones, kind of fun. But I don't know if I would just ever just leave it at that. So, like I did with the other ones, I'm gonna pull out these. And I think the one with the obvious pink and gold would make the most drama. Let us go with the drama. Yeah, I didn't put that on as nicely as I did the other one. That's for sure. But too messy. Too messy. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to put that dark here. Let's put that strip back in. I'm just going to use on the outer third. And there. And there on the top. I don't know, does it show what I've done? It's so hard for me to tell. Yeah, I mean, I could go in with mascara and do all kinds of extra things, but you know what if I just stick something really weird over the top of this, like I'm known to do? There's another retrograde. I don't think so. I think this might be chameleon. Chameleon. Which is kind of fun because I like doing the different things that way. But it's wet, so that's sort of my weird version of a crazy ass halo eye. But of course I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that the brighter part in the center, in this case I did it with green. So it just gives that difference in the center. But you know, you look straight ahead and it's sort of the pink, and then you get those little flashes of difference. But that's it. Now, overall, my review of Hard Eyes that I really didn't talk about, and I don't like giving things away anyway. But it does have a lot of clever things in it, a lot of sort of current, it has sort of a current feel. The characters feel sort of believable in a lot of ways, even though the situation isn't necessarily, and it's definitely got that comedy where it knows that it's a comedy. It's not taking itself too seriously, but at the same time, well done, well executed, the same way Scream is well done, well executed, well written, that kind of thing. So overall, I'd say it is very satisfactory for what it promises to be. And if you go into it knowing that it's just going to be a good example, and in some cases a really good example of what it is actually setting out to do. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful evening. And until the next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.